Now we will go through the line equations. First, we will go through non-vertical line equations. There are two non-vertical line equations. The first one is slope-intercept form, which we have come across before, that is given by y equals mx plus b. Whenever you have given the equation like this, y equals 3x plus 8, you must understand this is in the slope-intercept form, where y is alone and this whatever is the coefficient of x is the slope, and the number, the constant which is added to it is the y-intercept. So this is about it. Now the other equation is point slope form. Now point slope is given by y minus y1 equals m of x minus x1. You can see over here y minus y1 is over here any number, for example the point 3 comma 5. So the y1 will be the y value of the point, so phi equals minus 2 of x minus 3. The slope is minus 2 and these are the points. So from these we can directly get the slope. If we understand this thoroughly, we can easily find the slope. And then horizontal and vertical line equations. Always remember the straight line over here is the vertical line, and it is given as x value because when it's a straight line, where does it intercept? It intersects the x. So over here x is equal to minus 2 because it only touches the x-axis. Whereas the horizontal line, where does it touch? It won't touch the x-axis, it touches the y. So y is equal to minus 3 in this instance. If you're thinking what if the line is over here, then over here we write it as y is equal to 0 because it's touching all the x values, but where does it touch, intersect at y? That is the point in consideration. Now there are few important things which you must remember. Whenever we have two vertical or two horizontal lines like this, they are always parallel. If it's like this, only two horizontal lines, they are always parallel. And if one vertical and one horizontal, like this question over here, like this example over here, then it is always perpendicular. So please remember that, because over here whenever they are when it's a vertical and horizontal, it's perpendicular, whereas if it's two vertical it's parallel, or two vertical or two horizontal, it is parallel. Now then we will see some problems. Determine whether each pair of lines is parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Now over here you have the slope intercept form and the point slope form. So we need to analyze the given function. This is the slope intercept and this is the point slope. From this we can easily extract the slope. See, the slope over here is 3 and over here is minus 1 by 3. So they're not the same, so multiply them. Just multiply them, and what is the answer you're getting? It's minus 1. So they're perpendicular. If at all you multiply the two slopes and you get negative 1, it is perpendicular. Now next one over here, another problem. We have got y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 1. So now this is a horizontal line. Whenever y is equal to 3, that means it's at 3. This is a horizontal line. At 3 and x is equal to 1 is a vertical line. So over here we have horizontal and vertical line. Then we need to find the slope. Over here in the first case, the slope is 0. See, whenever there is a horizontal line, the slope is 0. There is no slope. And whenever it is a vertical line, the slope is undefined. It's basically undefined or infinity. It's not defined. So these are the slopes, but you do not need the slopes when it's vertical and horizontal. Why? Because we know that in whenever we have vertical and horizontal line, they are always perpendicular. So that is the answer. Now there is a check problem. I highly encourage all of you to pause the video now and try to do this by yourselves. I hope you guys have at least tried the problem. You can see the first equation over here is a point slope form. The first is point slope form, and over here we have slope intercept. From this we can easily Check the slopes. The slopes are the same. Therefore, they are parallel. That's it. Again, I'm so sorry. I changed the previous slide, but I just realized again I have not changed it over here in the slide. I'm so sorry. It is parallel lines, not pines. Let's do one more check problem. Here again we have, now it's x is equal to -2, so it's somewhere over here, and x is equal to 4. My vertical lines are not so vertical, but I hope you understand what I mean. This is x is equal to -2 and x is equal to 4. So you can see there are two lines over here. Now these are always parallel because they don't intersect. The slopes are same and they are always parallel. So now these both are vertical line. You do not need to find the slope. See, always vertical lines are parallel. I hope this is clear. Just remember, if the equations are point slope or slope intercept form, see the slopes and then verify whether they are parallel or perpendicular. If it's only vertical lines or only horizontal lines, they are always parallel. But if it's one vertical and one horizontal, x and one is y, then they are always perpendicular.